Let me tell you about one of the most bizarre and lesser-known stories from the Bible, the tale of Ehud, a left-handed assassin who used his unique trait to change history. Picture this. Ancient Israel is under the oppressive rule of King Eglon of Moab, a man described as so enormously fat that he makes modern sumo wrestlers look slim. The Israelites have been suffering under his rule for 18 long years, desperately seeking a way out. Enter Ehud, our unlikely hero. Now, being left-handed in ancient times wasn't just unusual. It was often seen as a defect or curse. But Ehud, he turned this weakness into his greatest advantage. Here's where it gets interesting. Ehud crafted a double-edged sword, about 18 inches long, and strapped it to his right thigh under his clothes. This was crucial because guards of that time would only check the left thigh, where right-handed people carried their weapons. So Ehud goes to King Eglon's palace, claiming to have a secret message for the king. Eglon, intrigued, dismisses all his attendants. Big mistake. When they're alone, Ehud says, "I have a message from God for you." As the king stands up from his throne, Ehud reaches with his left hand, pulls out the hidden sword, and, well, let's just say things don't end well for Eglon. The story gets even more bizarre. The sword sinks so deep into the king's enormous belly that Ehud can't pull it out. He simply leaves it there, locks the doors behind him, and casually walks away. The king's servants, finding the doors locked, assume their master is, taking care of private business. They wait for an embarrassingly long time before finally checking on him. By then, Ehud has escaped and rallied the Israelites to revolt, leading them to victory against their oppressors. This single act of deception and daring brought 80 years of peace to the region. What I find fascinating about this story isn't just its action movie qualities, but its deeper message. Sometimes what the world sees as your weakness can become your greatest strength. Ehud's left-handedness, considered a disadvantage, became the very thing that allowed him to succeed where others couldn't. And here's a fun fact. This story appears in the book of Judges, chapter 3, but you'll rarely hear it in Sunday school. I guess some Bible stories are just a bit too graphic for the kids. The next time someone tells you that the Bible is boring, tell them about the left-handed assassin who changed history with one very carefully planned sword stroke. Sometimes the most remarkable stories are the ones we hear about the least.